And a pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Village of Lisle Benedictine University Sports Complex on this chilly but sunny Saturday afternoon. I'm Tim Calderwood. Glad you're alongside as Benedictine prepares to take on Rockford in a doubleheader today. If you want to interact with the broadcast, at TC Popcorn, that's me on Twitter. You can also go to @BenUEagles. We'll be overlaying some of those tweets throughout the course of our game today. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the contest. First for the visitors from Rockford. And we should be able to pull that up on our screen for you here. As Rockford and Benedictine meeting in this doubleheader today. Ryan Miller will be on the hill for Benedictine. We'll play with those for a little bit here as Benedictine takes on Rockford today. Glad you are along for this doubleheader. Hunter Fiorito will lead off for Rockford. First pitch is down low, ball one. We are underway at 12:04 today. And this one is struck to the right side and out of play. 1-1. Strike two. Busy day on campus, 30-team track meet. Softball against Wisconsin Lutheran to our left here in the sports complex. As that one just misses wide. And also in store, inside the Nike Championship Basketball Clinic, which features many prominent Division I men's basketball coaches. Here comes the 2-2 to the plate, and it's downstairs, ball three. There's a leadoff single for Fiorito to get the game started. Getting everyone acquainted to their positions up here. It's 2-1 the count on Rockford's number 3 hitter, with one away and a runner in scoring position. Miller wheels and deals and catches the corner. Brett Down, the batter for Rockford. Ryan Miller on the season for Benedictine. Enters today with a record sitting at 2-2 and 3.70 ERA in 5 starts. 29 strikeouts over 24 and a third. The all-region choice from last year delivers, and it's popped up into the air. First base side, is it playable? Surin is over, and he will not have a chance. Top of the first, just underway. Benedictine and Rockford today. New baseball heading to Ryan Miller, a junior for Benedictine. Miller out of Eldridge, Iowa, 6'4", 235 on the hill as he sets at the waist. Stares in at Surin, readies. And runner takes off for third, pitches high. Surin's throw will not be in time. It is a stolen base, so 2 stolen bases. So now a runner at third with one away as Miller throws and strikes him out. So 2 away in the top half of the first as Michael Gunter steps to the plate. Junior from Arizona, Gunter. Miller's first offering, down and away, ball 1. Gunter at .356 on the season with a couple homers and 19 driven in. He is Rockford's leader in home runs and RBIs, while sitting second on the team in batting average. Miller trying to work his way through the first. Misses in. 2-0. Two-0 pitch, elevated, 3 balls and no strikes. Runner at third with 2 gone. Top of the first in the opener of our doubleheader today. And the 3-0 locates. Take time all the way for Gunter. And over the outside corner, strike 2, so it's full. Outfield straight away, although Jack Feely now steps to his left. And it's fouled away. A threat for Rockford here in the first. Miller trying to escape without the visitors jumping in front. Rockford has dropped 3 in a row as they enter play today. Last one in the opener Saturday of last week against Illinois Tech. And a good breaker, strike 3. That retires the side. Miller escapes. And we head to the home side with Benedictine and Rockford scoreless. Bottom first, scoreless game. Michael Chafin first to bat for Benedictine, takes the first delivery upstairs, 1-0. It is windy today. Not quite as windy as yesterday, but still plenty of breeze there as Chafin stares at a strike. It's 1-1. 246 for the season. No homers, 7 driven in for Michael Chafin. Benedictine 2-2 here at home this year. Breaker away, 2-1 the count. And out of play to the right side. Two and two on the leadoff batter for Benedictine. Chafin, the designated hitter today. Benedictine has been swinging some serious bats of late. There's a breaker just off the plate. And it's full on the first batter of the day, Michael Chafin. Christian Piercy is the starter for Rockford as Chafin drives one in the air towards right. It is playable. And there's one away. Jack Feely stepping in. Piercy deals and jumps ahead 0-1. Feely at .315 for the season, second on the team. No home runs, 16 driven in. 16 RBIs, tied with Jack Surin for the team lead in that department. And nothing in two. Rockford starter Christian Piercy, sixth outing of the season. He's 1-2, 5.45 ERA. Is Feely able to stay alive? 33 innings, 12 walks, 27 strikeouts. Opposition batting .314 against the righty Piercy, who is a junior from Tucson, Arizona. Here's the 0-2. Upstairs. Let's take a full look at that Benedictine starting lineup for today. There you see it on your screen. Chafin, Feely, McLaughlin, Castillo, Surin, Norberg, Falk, Patterson, Mitter. Swing and a miss. Pitch is in the dirt. Pick up and a throw to first to retire Jack Feely. 2 up and 2 down. As Jimmy McLaughlin steps in, he has been red hot of late.
Now on to that right field, number 34, Jimmy McLaughlin.
Junior for Benedictine, one of the more experienced players on the roster. Team best .355 batting average. No home runs and 9 knocked in. As he bats with 2 outs in this scoreless game. Fastball doubts the outside corner, 0-1. Now 0-2 after it's slapped out of play the other way. Benedictine 14-5 win over North Central in the only action this week on Tuesday. North Central, of course, just up the road. They've become a regional power, although they're not in the same region as Benedictine, go figure. And I guess you can probably throw them into the conversation as a national power as well. They were in the World Series 2 years ago, and of course were in the regionals last year. Here's the 1-2 to McLaughlin. Fouled away to the left side. Benedictine split with Concordia, Wisconsin on Monday. Lost a nail-biter 2-1 in the opener where the offense just didn't get started for Alex Schramm, who I believe we'll see in Game 2 today. Here's the 1-2, ground ball to first. controlled. Race to the bag is on, and the side is retired. So, after one, no score. This is Benedictine University baseball. Corey Sirocco leads off for Rockford in the second inning of a scoreless ball game. Glad you're along. Ryan Miller fires. Liner the other way, out of play, 1-1. See if we can grab a look at the Benedictine defense here in just a moment. Comebacker off of Miller. Deflects into right field. And I think Miller was kind of able to get his body up and block it as it was coming to him. Adam Smith and Nate Van Raden are out of the dugout for Benedictine. Smith, the head coach, Nate Van Raden, the trainer, and Miller saying, no, go back. But they will come out anyhow as Rockford records an infield hit. There's the lineup defensively for Benedictine. Norberg in left, Feely in center, McLaughlin in right. At third is Falk. Patterson at short, Mitter at second. Castillo at first base with Jack Surin behind the plate here. And, of course, it's Ryan Miller on the mound in Game 1. Kyle Waugh batting for Rockford with a runner at first. They had a runner left at third in the top of the first inning. Waugh, senior out of Minnesota, 6'6", big body, pitches down in the dirt and bouncing away from Surin to the backstop. That will allow a runner to reach second base. Look out inside to Waugh. 2-1. Miller looks back to second as he delivers. He commands the zone, 2-2. 2-2 delivery. Check swing downstairs. And the count is full. Ryan Miller allowed just 2 earned runs in his last start against Dominican last Saturday here at home. His 3-2 is popped up high on the infield behind the plate, carrying and continuing to drift onto the concourse. The 3-2, swing and a foul tip into the gloves, strike 3.
Now batting the catcher, number 16.
Christian Garcia steps to the plate. Fouled away to the right side, nothing in 1. Runner takes off for third, popped foul, strike 2. There were 2 stolen bases in the first inning for Rockford's leadoff man, Hunter Fiorito. Regents being aggressive, obviously picking up something on the timing of Ryan Miller. And here comes the 0-2. That's elevated. A 1-2 looped into left. That's going to plop in front of Norberg for a base hit. Runner will hold at third. And now runners at the corners for Rockford. Miller would love a double play ball here. Christian Bermeo to the plates. Up high, 1-0. Rockford with a threat. Runners at the corners. And only 1 away. And a roller foul at the first baseline. Sky to short right. McLaughlin calls off Mitter to make the catch. And now 2 down. Runners remain at the corners.
Now batting the right field, number 9, Isaac
Isaac
Mestis.
Mestis bats. Miller trying to escape. High and tight. Mestis at 352 with a homer and 8 knocked in for Rockford. They're scheduled to play Aurora tomorrow if the weather holds. Down and outside, 2 balls, no strikes the counts. Miller deals. Down Broadway at the knees. Two one coming. Up and in, ball 3. No score, top 2. Rockford threatening, runners at the corners, 2 away. And a favorable count. As the pitch comes plateward, and it nicks the corner. Not sure Mestis would have been able to do much with that anyhow. Here's the 3-2, runner goes, soft liner to center. Feely backing up, reaching up, and making the catch. Side is retired. We head to the home side. Still scoreless. On to the bottom half of inning number 2. I'm Tim Calderwood. Glad to have you along. First pitch is down and outside, ball 1. Castillo pops it in the air to right. Wind will knock this one down and bring it back towards the infield. And there's one away.
Now the catcher, number 9, Jack Surrin.
Benedictine without a hit so far against Rockford starter Christian Piercy. First pitch popped up on a bunt towards third. It sits on the grass, fielded on a hop. High throw, and Surrin's going to leg it out. So the first hit for Benedictine, a bunt single from the unlikely candidate of Jack Surin. I say unlikely candidate as the first delivery to Brendan Norberg is up high from Piercy. I say unlikely candidate because, well, Surin hit 2 home runs in the same inning at North Central on Tuesday. Benedictine has a team with only 3 homers on the year. And Surin also drove in 6 and had 3 hits in that 14-5 win, and yet it was a bunt that produces the first base runner for Benedictine today. From the waist, Piercy deals. Swing and a miss. Norberg at 279, no homers, 3 knocked in. Stares at a fastball outer edge, 1-2. Pick over to first. Benedictine very aggressive on the bases. 35 steals this year, 48 tries over the 21 games. The 1-2 floated foul into the screen. Adam Smith taking a look at his play sheet. Wind blowing across from right to left. For the most part in, but can occasionally drift its way out towards left field. 2-2. Bottom second, scoreless. Benedictine and Rockford. Runner goes, pitch is high, throw is to the shortstop side, and it's an easy stolen base for Jack Surin. By the way, here is the Rockford defense. Gunter in left, Sirocco in center, Mestis in right. Down at third, Riyamas the shortstop, Fiorito at second, Waugh at first, and Garcia behind the plate. Ball 4, and runners at first and second for Benedictine with only 1 away in this scoreless game. Big chance for Benedictine here in the bottom of inning number 2 to jump ahead in game 1 of our doubleheader today. Batter is Cam Falk. The pitch from Piercy slips over the outside corner, strike 1. Falk at 250 on the season. No homers and 6 knocked in. Here's the 0-1. Down. A ball and a strike. Inside almost hits Falk. Ball 2. Bouncer to second, could be 2. There's 1, and 2 to end the inning. A threat for Benedictine, but nothing to show. And we will head to the top half of the third in this scoreless ball game. Hunter Fiorito first to bat. Top half of the third, scoreless ball game. His lines on the screen, 378, no home runs, and 8 knocked in. Rockford with 3 hits, Benedictine with 1 to this point. First pitch, fastball, grazes the outer third. Strike 1 as Miller jumps in front. Miller working rapidly on the hill. Liner right side and foul. 0-2. Down and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. We might already have a change for Rockford as Troy Tucci is on deck. And fouled into the screen. Liner foul, first base side. The 1-2 lined into center field. That's going to plop in front of Jack Feely for the 4th Rockford hit today.
Now batting, number 20, Troy Tucci.
Troy Tucci will bat for Jacob Riamis. Not really sure what happened there. Riamis was involved in the double play at the end of the bottom half of the second. That's the only thing I can think of. Here comes the 0-1. Good location with Miller. 0-2. Runner at first, nobody out. Top of the third in a scoreless game. The chest high set. And the pitch to the plate. Just missed. Runner goes as it's fouled away. And the throw back to first base. Pitch out, nothing doing. Two and two with that runner at first and nobody out in this third inning. Rockford has had runners aboard in every inning. They have yet to score. And a big swing and a miss. Miller dials up another strikeout. Batter is Brett Down. First pitch is up high, 1-0. Miller deals. And a strike, 1-1. There's the numbers for Down on the season, 232 with a homer and 10 knocked in. The 1-1. Floated into right center field. That's going to be trouble, and it'll drop in. Now runners at first and second with only one away. And Michael Gunter to the plate. First pitch from Miller. Good breaker for a strike, 0-1. Gunter with that .356 average. Team leader with 19 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. Over the outside corner, 0-2. Miller upright on the hill, looks back to second. 2 on with 1 away. Runners go. Pitches outside. Double clutch from Surin. His throw is into center field. That's going to allow the first run of the game to score as Rockford takes a 1-0 lead. So Miller works around, recording the strikeouts. Now 2 away as Corey Sirocco steps in. He looks at a strike, 0-1. .257, no homers, 6 driven in for Sirocco on the year. Here's the 0-1, line towards left and foul. 0-2. Rockford with a 1-0 lead on the board. Unearned run coming across on a double steal on a throw into center field. Miller looks back to second. And here's the pitch. Inside out into the left side, going to be trouble. Sliding pickup by Falk, but he'll eat it. Runners now at the corners on an infield single. Kyle Watt to the plate. Rockford with a 1-0 lead. Strike one. Two outs, runners at the corners. 1-0 Rockford on the board. Chest high set, the pitch to the plate. Good looking bender, strike two. Here's the line for Waugh in the season. Miller trying to work his way through. And delayed steal, runner breaks. No throw from Surin. So now second and third for Rockford. And strike three. Miller out of it with just the one unearned run. But it is 1-0 Rockford as we head to the home side of the third.
Being a part of the different activities and organizations that I've been a part of, I'm actually able to see myself where I'm like, hey, I actually can make a change. I'm one person that can make a difference.
Division III has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
It's not just about basketball or it's not just about school. It's about developing yourself as a person altogether.
So Tucci will stay in the ball game at shortstop. Rockford in front by the score of 1-0 on an unearned run. And it'll be Chase Patterson with his first plate appearance today. Benedictine with some work to do here early. Just a single run, an unearned run nonetheless. And the first pitch is floated up the middle and a sliding grab by Fiorito for the first out.
Second base, number 5, Kyle Miller.
Mitter steps in. And takes the first pitch strike. Bouncer to the left side, swallowed by the new shortstop Tucci. Low throw, and beating it out is Mitter for an infield single. So the second hit for Benedictine today. Mitter is on base.
And how fast did I get there? Number 2, Mike Chapin.
And Michael Chafin steps in. Chafin at 246 on the season, no homers and 7 driven in as Rockford's hurler steps off. Piercy delivers. And up and away, ball 1. Throw over and back in safely is Mitter. Delivery down low, 2 balls and no strikes the count. Two and 1 the count. With 1 away and a runner aboard, Benedictine down a run. Bottom half of the 3rd on this Saturday in game 1 of our doubleheader. Looking at about a 3 o'clock start probably for game 2. Here's the pitch. Look out, up and in, and it hits Chafin. And that'll bring Jack Feely to the plate. Feely at 315, no homers and 16 driven in as he steps to the plate. Two on, 1 out, first pitch. Inside may have been a touch high as well, ball 1. And a spin move from Piercy, paying attention to the runners and the bases. 1-6-0 for Rockford, 0-2-1 for Benedictine in the bottom half of the 3rd. Right arm dangling for the 6'4" righty, Christian Piercy. The pitch. That's elevated as well. 2 balls and no strikes. As a team, Rockford with a 5.61 ERA. They've been outscored 132-90 this year. But they've given up 30 unearned runs, so have had some bad luck as well. Beaten pretty soundly by MSOE on Sunday. Here's the 2-0. And it's low, ball 3. They lost 11-1 in the opener and 14-5 in game 2. They'll host Aurora tomorrow. Pick off to second and back in safely. Chafin at first, Mitter at second, 1 gone. Benedictine down a run, 1-0. And here's the pitch. over the inside corner. Take mode all the way for Feely. "49 degrees at game time, supposed to warm up into the low to mid 50s. But there is that wind, creating that chill here today. Look out, that one's into the screen and it hit Feely on the top of the helmet. And so the bases are now loaded for Benedictine, with only one away. And Jimmy McLaughlin, the batter. Big chance for Benedictine. First pitch, high and away. Again, if you want to interact today, at Benue Eagles on Twitter, at Benue Eagles on Twitter. We'd be happy to hear from you as McLaughlin lines one foul down the left field line. He had a 3-hit showing at North Central on Tuesday as well. Benedictine down a run, but the bags are full. Low. Lined up the middle, sliding stop, step on second, one, throw to first, double play. Oy. Rockford somehow, some way gets out of it with the lead intact. We go to the fourth, 1-0 Rockford.
At Benedictine University, we believe one person can make a huge difference in the world, that discovering your purpose is essential to success, that you should love what you do and be ready for anything, that a quality, values-based, well-rounded liberal arts education should be affordable. We believe that you should learn to think for yourself and not follow the crowd, that exposing yourself to diversity helps you be a better world citizen and provides more opportunities for you to grow while being of service to others, that the Benedictine values and hallmarks lead to a richer, fuller life, that you should spread your wings and be all you are meant to be. We believe that you are important enough to be known by name, nurtured, and supported while you figure all this out. At Benedictine University, we believe in you and make sure you receive an education with heart.
Benedictine has hit into a pair of double plays as we head into the top of the fourth inning. Paul Rabarczyk, the home plate umpire, was signaling for the music, but we didn't even look close to ready for play. So either way, it's an unearned run right now for Rockford, the only tally coming on a throwing error. As Ryan Miller gets started, and his first pitch of the fourth inning is downstairs to the catcher, Christian Garcia. Garcia checks his swing. That's downstairs as well. 2 balls and no strikes. Locates, 2-1 the counts. Take a look at the line for Garcia on the season, 205, no homers and 3 knocked in. As Miller misses down, ball 3. Bouncer to short. Nice pickup by Chase Patterson, throwing across for the outs.
Designated hitter, number 22, Christian Burnett.
Christian Bermeo steps in. 150 for the year. One away, top four, 1-0 Rockford. First pitch, strike one. Again, a busy day on campus. The Nike Championship Basketball Coaching Clinic taking place. Some of the speakers today, Fran Fraschilla from ESPN. Bruce Weber was here last night from Kansas State. I believe today Brad Underwood from the University of Illinois will be speaking, along with Travis Ford from St. Louis. Here's the 1-1. Low ball, too. It's hosted by Nike. It's a clinic that basically the coaches sit in the stands and the featured speaker has players on the floor and he runs you through sets to show you how they do things. Here's the 2-1. Into the hole left side. That's going to bleed through for a base hit. 7th hit for Rockford today. Leadoff man aboard. Runners on base in every inning for Rockford.
Now at right field, number 9,
Isaac Mestis steps in. The Benedictine relays are taking place. Track and field started last night. Mestis shows bunt, pulls back and takes strike one. There's the numbers for Mestis this year. Oh, 1 pitch. Upstairs, 1 ball and 1 strike to count. One delivery downstairs, ball 2. Two 1 pitch. Nicks the edge, 2-2. 1 away in this 4th inning. Rockford with the 1-0 lead. And the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. So now 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup it goes for Hunter Fiorito. First pitch, swung on and missed, strike 1. Two down, runner at first. The junior throws. Popped up into the air, right side. Castillo makes the call, steps to his right on the infield grass to retire the side. Bottom 4, Rockford still in front, 1-0.
College has given me the flexibility to pursue my passions and my interests, and I've recreated my identity for myself aside from just being an athlete.
My greatest personal discovery has been that I am capable of doing things that I didn't know I was capable of doing.
To be able to study what I wanted to and continue to play the sport I love, all of those things came together very nicely in one package in Division III.
just wanted to get good grades and to do well. But it also made me realize that I have a lot of career goals.
You're there to get a full college experience, not only participate in your sport, but participate in things outside of that. And it's all about growing as a person.
My coaches have helped me with figuring out who I really am. Their lives are dedicated for us to succeed.
Throw down to second base as we head into the home side of the fourth.
Now to that first base, number 28, Damon Castillo.
Damon Castillo steps in. And he looks at a first pitch strike, 0-1. Oh, and 2 the count. I am Tim Calderwood along with you today. As Castillo takes down, don't forget to visit @BenuEagles on Twitter. Let me know where you're tuned in from today, as we are in game 1 of a doubleheader. Castillo takes down, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Unearned run for Rockford in the third, with runners at first and third. Actually, with runners at first and second, a double steal and the throw went into center field, allowing the runner to score from third. Rockford has been aggressive on the base paths today as the 2-2 comes to the plate, way upstairs, ball 3. Jack Surin on deck. And this one's fouled away. Ground ball to third, low throw, scooped out. Castillo retired. Jack Surin steps in. He is 1 for 1 with a stolen base today, as Benedictine trails on the scoreboard. First pitch is up, 1-0. Rockford with that 1-0 lead. Here comes the pitch. Chop to third, hugs the line. Wide of the bag, foul. 1-1. Surin drives one in the air to deep left center field. This has some carry, but it'll be tracked down near the 360 sign in the left center gap. And 2 away. Probably the hardest hit ball of the day from either side.
Left field, number 6, Brendan Norberg.
Brendan Norberg to the plates. First pitch is popped up to the left side. And pitch attempt underneath this one at third base as the side is retired. Benedictine goes quietly. And we will head to the 5th. Still 1-0 Rockford. I'm Tim Calderwood with you at TC Popcorn on Twitter, at Ben U Eagles on Twitter as well to interact today as we head to the 5th inning with the score Rockford 1 and Benedictine 0. Bunt, foul up the first baseline, 0-1 as Ryan Miller jumps in front. Troy Tucci batting. Tucci came in defensively, actually pinch hit, I guess, in the 3rd inning and struck out in his plate appearance, so he is 0 for 1 today. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Miller kicks and throws high and away, and there is sign of some activity down in the bullpen. That looks like Ryan Lidovez, if I'm not mistaken, twirling for Benedictine. Tucci floats it to left. Back initially was Norberg. He loses his lid as he trots inward and makes the catch for the first out. Brett Down steps to the plate. 1 for 2 today with a strikeout and a walk as he sends a bouncer to third. Gobbled up, throw to first, and off the bag is Castillo apparently. Michael Gunter steps to the plate with a runner aboard and 1 away. It's the 2nd Benedictine error today. Castillo must just not have been able to find the bag with his foot, as the first pitch is high and away, ball 1. Rockford strikes out a ton. Wave and a miss. 1-1 the count. Speaking of strikeouts, Gunter today has struck out twice as he's 0 for 2. And Miller throws back to first. It's a 1-0 lead for Rockford. Top half of the 5th. Likely the last inning for Ryan Miller today. A lot of pitches. He's closing in on 100 as the runner takes off, and it's fouled away into the right field corner. And really you have to give a lot of credit to Rockford in that regard. They have forced Miller deep into some counts throughout the course of the afternoon. Bob Koopman, the longtime head coach at Rockford, pacing over at third. Good lead at first, and Miller takes notice, throwing to the bag. This is fouled away. Count holds at 1-2 with 1 away. Miller readies. And there goes the runner again. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. Interference is going to be called. Batter swung and missed, came across the plate, obstructed the throw, and that is how we will end the top half of the 5th. A break for Benedictine. It's still 1-0 Rockford as we're midway through.
At Benedictine University, we believe one person can make a huge difference in the world, that discovering your purpose is essential to success, that you should love what you do and be ready for anything, that a quality, values-based, well-rounded liberal arts education should be affordable, We believe that you should learn to think for yourself and not follow the crowd. That exposing yourself to diversity helps you be a better world citizen and provides more opportunities for you to grow while being of service to others. That the Benedictine values and hallmarks lead to a richer, fuller life. That you should spread your wings and be all you are meant to be. We believe that you are important enough to be known by name, nurtured, and supported while you figure all this out. At Benedictine University, we believe in you and make sure you receive an education with heart.
Bottom 5. 1-0 Rockford, and unearned run is the only tally on the scoreboard. Benedictine with only 2 hits today against Rockford's starter, Christian Piercy. Meanwhile, Ryan Miller is through 5 innings, but his day is likely coming to a close. I'm Tim Calderwood with you from the Village of Lisle, Benedictine University Sports Complex. Cam Falk leads off. Takes the first pitch down low, ball 1. One 0 pitch, a swing at a foul tip. Upstairs. 2-1 the count on Falk. Who today is 0 for 1 with a ground out. And a pop-up. Left side of the infield, Tucci makes the call, the shortstop. Backing up with the dust flapping in his face as he squeezes out number 1. Chase Patterson to the plate. Patterson today also 0 for 1. First pitch from Piercy. On the infield again to the right side. This time it'll be Waugh, the first baseman. Battles the breeze a bit as he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Kyle Mitter steps to the plate. One of the 2 Benedictine hits. He is 1 for 1 today. He bats with 2 outs. In the bottom half of the 5th, Rockford with a 1-0 lead. Piercy fires. Low, ball 1. No action for Rockford down in the right field corner, but Ryan Lidovez is stirring for Benedictine, and with Ryan Miller over 100 pitches, he'll probably enter the ball game. Here comes the 1-0. Mitter shows bunt, pulls back, and takes just off the plate, 2-0. Doubleheader, game 1. Rockford with a 1-0 lead, and if this hasn't been the story of the Benedictine season so far, I don't know what has been. The 2-0 turned on, into the air, left side, foul ground towards the Benedictine dugout, and into the concourse it goes. 2-1. Two-one pitch coming from Piercy. Line drive up the middle, and Mitter is 2 for 2. That's into the alley. He's thinking 2, slides in safely with a double. Boy, that just kind of stopped in the outfield, and it enables Mitter to grab an extra bag. Michael Chafin to the plate. Runner in scoring position for Benedictine representing the tying run. Chafin has been hit by a pitch today as he steps in with 2 gone. And a runner at second. Decent lead for Mitter. Here's the pitch. Floated right side out of play, 0-1. One coming, down and outside. A ball and a strike to count. Jack Feely sitting on deck. And a strike. Chafin crossed up a bit. Wind still flapping across, right to left. Piercy looks back towards second where Tucci was stepping in, and a towering fly ball in the air to center. And it will be playable as the catch is made and the side is retired. So Benedictine leaves the runner. We head to the 6th. With Rockford leading 1-0. So the day is indeed over for Ryan Miller, the new pitcher for Benedictine. Ryan Lidaves on for the 10th time, no record, 1.38 ERA. He went his first 11 1/3 innings without allowing a run before surrendering a 2-run homer to one of the big guns in the North Central lineup in the ball game at North Central on Tuesday. There has been talk of Lidaves potentially entering the rotation this year. The first pitch he throws is lined into right field and deep. Backing on it is Jimmy McLaughlin to make the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out, exactly the way that Lidaves drew it up.
Now at first base, number 25, Kyle Waugh.
Kyle Waugh steps to the plate. The line for Ryan Miller today, he allowed 1 run, but it was unearned. 8 strikeouts for Miller, as the first pitch is down low, ball 1. Waugh today is 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. 2-1 the count. There's the stat line on Waugh today as he sends a bouncer to third that eats up Falk. And he's going to reach base. It'll be an error on the board, the third today for Benedictine. And a base runner with one away for Rockford. As Christian Garcia steps to the plate. First pitch is a strike. 0-1. Garcia 1 for 2 today. One nothing Rockford in front. The only run crossing in the third on a throwing error. Check swing on appeal, no. 1-1. Check swing. Upstairs. Ball 2. 13 innings of work for Lidovez on the season. 2 walks, 9 strikeouts. As he commands this one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He has been charged with just 2 runs, which, as I mentioned, came on a home run in his first inning of work at North Central on Tuesday in that 14-5 victory on a day when the wind was howling out. The 2-2 away, full count. And that's not to diminish the home runs that Benedictine hit. Jack Surin had a couple of those. I think every home run that was hit in that game on Tuesday would have been out probably regardless of the weather. They just went further. The 3-2. Strike 3 called. Throw from Surin to the shortstop side of the bag. So 2 gone. Now a runner at second base on the stolen base. And Christian Bermeo steps in. He's 1 for 2 today. Lidovez deals. Good pitch to jump ahead. Strike 1. Ryan Lidovez is a sophomore out of South Elgin. He attended St. Charles North High School. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That drifts away and low. A little bit off, apparently. Miller, by the way, struck out 9 in his 5 innings, allowed 7 hits. Two-1 from Lidovez. Good location, 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Lidovez dials up the strikeout. And we will head to the home side of the 6th with Benedictine still trailing this game by the score of 1-0. Rockford looking for their second conference win, holding a 1-0 lead on the scoreboard. Jack Feely will lead off for Benedictine. He's 0 for 1 today. With a strikeout, he's also been hit by a pitch, and time is called as some dust blowing in the face of Waugh at first base. And the first pitch is a strike, 0-1. Benedictine has struggled against Christian Piercy today. Only 3 hits. 1 run, 7 hits, no errors for Rockford, 0-3 for Benedictine. The 0-1 pitch is a wave and a miss, 0-2. Feely, McLaughlin, Castillo, 2, 3, and 4 in the lineup for Benedictine in the 6th inning. Here's the 0-2. Well upstairs. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. That is the first out of the inning, with Benedictine down by the score of 1-0. Jimmy McLaughlin 0 for 2, couple of ground outs. By the way, we just saw Jack Feely strike out swinging. He has reached base again today. Does not have a hit, but he's now been on base in 12 consecutive games. As the first pitch is fouled away into the left field corner. Strike 1 on McLaughlin. Piercy over the top of his glove, looks inward and throws. High pop up into short center. And now 2 down. Piercy continues to deal.
Now for that, at first base, number 28, Damon Castillo.
Damon Castillo to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Benedictine still facing a 1-0 deficit today. First pitch is a comebacker to the mound. It's handled. The throw will go to first. And we will go to the 7th with Rockford leading by a single run. The score, Rockford 1, Benedictine 0. Brian Lidovez back out for the 7th. It's a big note for him, an 11 and a third inning scoreless streak to begin this season. locates for his first strike today, in this inning anyhow, the top half of the 7th, with Benedictine trailing 1-0. Isaac Mestis is at the plates. Got him. Out number 1.
Now up to bat at second base, number 2, Hunter Fiorito.
Still a 1-0 lead for Rockford. The only run coming across back in inning number 3, unearned. Chopper to third, swallowed, and Falk throws across. 2 down. Lidovez making quick work of this Rockford lineup in his second inning of work as Troy Tucci steps to the plates. Tucci again did not start the ball game. He is 0 for 2 today. And he takes the first pitch a little bit down, ball 1. Tucci 0 for 2 today with the strikeouts. In the air to right fields, McLaughlin spinning and catching. Time to stretch. Benedictine down on the board, 1-0.
College has given me the flexibility to pursue my passions and my interests, and I've recreated my identity for myself aside from just being an athlete.
My greatest personal discovery has been that I am capable of doing things that I didn't know I was capable of doing.
To be able to study what I wanted to and continue to play the sport I love, all of those things came together very nicely in one package in Division III.
Benedictine's really not helping themselves out here as Christian Piercy records a 1-pitch out in the bottom of the 7th. He is working on a 3-hit shutout right now. As Brendan Norberg steps to the plates. First pitch. Check swing. 0-1. Norberg today is 0 for 1 with a walk.
Up high, 1-1 on Norberg. The pitch coming. Line to left, carrying back towards the track. But now 2 down. Cam Falk to the plates. And actually, it's not going to be Cam Falk. It'll be Nick Quick pinch hitting. So Nick Quick takes the first pitch down and away, ball 1 as he bats for Falk. Quick at 250 on the season, no homers, and 5 RBIs. Tyler Amatis, meanwhile, in the bullpen as Quick looks at a strike, 1-1. And a ground ball to short. Low throw, dug out, and we are bound for the 8th. It is still 1-0 Rockford, an unearned run, the only tally in the game.
I just wanted to get good grades and to do well. But it also made me realize that I have a lot of career goals.
You're there to get a full college experience, not only participate in your sport, but participate in things outside of that. And it's all about growing as a person.
My coaches have helped me with figuring out who I really am. Their lives are dedicated for us to succeed.
Away we go in the 8th inning. Rockford with a 1-0 lead. Tyler Amatis is now on the hill for Benedictine. We'll provide you his line score here in just a moment. The 2-0 over the outside corner, strike 1. And so here it is. Laramatis, 9 outings on the season. No record, 2.19 ERA. as he misses down and away. So 3-1 the counts in this 8th inning, with Benedictine trailing on the scoreboard 1-0. The kick and the pitch. Down low, ball 4. The leadoff man is on for Rockford. Regents looking for insurance. As Michael Gunter steps to the plate. Strike one. Off the plate away. There's Gunter today. He's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Mattis delivers. Ground ball to third. Surin turns to his left to second, one. On to first. Double play. Mattis trusts his defense to help him out. And just like that, 2 down for Mattis. Popped up on the right side of the infield. Castillo squeezes. And we move to the bottom of the 8th with the score, Rockford 1, Benedictine 0. So we've got a pinch hitter for Benedictine to begin the bottom half of the 8th. That is Logan Shepard, 294 on the year, no homers and 3 knocked in. As he takes the first pitch, a called strike, 0-1. 1-0 Rockford, and there's no other way to sugarcoat this one. Christian Piercy is, well, in baseball terms, he's shoving for Rockford. A ball and a strike. Benedictine with only 3 hits against him. Kyle Mitter is on deck. He owns 2 of those hits. Down and in. And upstairs. Logan skies it into the air, right center field. This ball's carrying towards the track, still going, and that is out of here! A pinch hit home run! Logan Shepard has tied the game. That's the 4th homer of the season for Benedictine. And the first run allowed by Piercy today. Get a second look at the home run. There it is. You can see Shepard felt he had the distance. That puppy just kept on going in the air to center field. We are back to live action. The 1-1 is high, ball 2. And it looks like we'll see some activity for Rockford down in the right field corner after the pinch hit home run from Logan Shepard. Kyle Mitter awaits the 2-1 pitch, and he looks at strike 2. Mitter today, 2 for 2 with a double. Foul back. Softball lost game 1 to Wisconsin Lutheran 1-0. Game 2 will be getting started here very shortly. The 2-2 to Mitter. Tapper, oh, what a play. Piercy picks it on the hill, turns and throws to first. And that is out number 1. Lineup turns over. Michael Chafin steps in. First pitch, check swing, and they will say that Chafin offers. Strike 1. 0 for 2 today. He's been hit by a pitch. Now a 1-1 affair. Thanks to Logan Shepard's pinch hit bomb. Strike 2 on the breaker. Down and away. Low and outside. 2-2 the count. Swinging a foul tip into the glove, strike 3. And that is out number 2. Jack Feely to the plate. There you see the notes. 12-game on-base streak. It has been extended because he was hit by a pitch today. He does have a 9-game hitting streak, which is on the line right now. As the first pitch is well off the plate, ball 1. Logan Shepard has tied the game with a pinch hit home run to straightaway center field. In the air, slicing towards right in the corner. Going to be a tough play. Tricky towards the line. Sliding attempt off the glove. And Feely thinking three. Slides in safely. And Benedictine now has the potential winning run, standing 90 feet away with Jimmy McLaughlin stepping to the plate. For Feely, that is a triple. It's his third of the season. And Jimmy McLaughlin is going to be awarded first base with the intentional walk. Now force at second with Damon Castillo stepping in. Castillo is 0 for 3 today. And time is called as Bob Koopman emerges from the dugout for Rockford. Is this the end for Christian Piercy today? There is action, no indication of yet. Piercy will stay in the ball game. Damon Castillo, the batter. Oh for 3 today. But Benedictine has the potential winning run standing at third base. First pitch in the dirt, good block by Garcia. Kept it to his right, not far enough for Feely to break from third. Feely with a triple and then an intentional walk. As Castillo steps in. A chance to give Benedictine the lead for the very first time today. Fouled off the handle of the bat, 1-1. Castillo tried to sell it as though he was hit by a pitch. Paul Rabarczyk says it went off the handle. Marty Maves is in the bullpen for Benedictine. Piercy readies. And here comes the pitch. Slips outside, ball 2. Quite possibly the last batter today for Piercy, who has put together a tremendous start. Foul back. 2-2. Piercy's right arm hangs as he comes set. With runners at the corners and 2 away, here's the 2-2. Hit hard to second, swallowed by Fiorito. He's going to throw to first. And we are heading to the 9th, all even at 1 apiece.
At Benedictine University, we believe one person can make a huge difference in the world, that discovering your purpose is essential to success, that you should love what you do and be ready for anything, that a quality, values-based, well-rounded liberal arts education should be affordable. We believe that you should learn to think for yourself and not follow the crowd. that exposing yourself to diversity helps you be a better world citizen and provides more opportunities for you to grow while being of service to others, that the Benedictine values and hallmarks lead to a richer, fuller life, that you should spread your wings and be all you are meant to be. We believe that you are important enough to be known by name, nurtured, and supported while you figure all this out. At Benedictine University, we believe in you and make sure you receive an education with heart.
Well, all right. Now it's a whole different ball game. Top 9, Tyler Mattis still on the hill, and Ryan Miller off the hook for the loss after striking out 9 in 5 innings, allowing just an unearned run. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Mike Santarelli has entered the ball game at second base for Benedictine, in place of the hero here in Game 1, Logan Shepard. Pinch hit home run to tie the game in the bottom half of the 8th. The 1-0. Low, 2 balls and no strikes the count. Kyle Waugh, the leadoff hitter today for Rockford in this 9th inning, I should say, as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Waugh today 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a stolen base. Make it 3 strikeouts. He's down swinging. And 1 away. 9th inning. Christian Garcia steps to the plate. First pitch is low, ball 1. Garcia 1 for 3 with a strikeout, one of the 7 hits for Rockford today. The 1-0, down low. 2 balls, no strikes the count. Marty Maves is standing around in the bullpen. I imagine if this game goes to extras, we'll probably see him. Low, ball 3. The 3-0. Outer edge, strike 1. Ryan Lidovez struck out 3 in his 2 innings. Benedictine with 12 strikeouts as a staff today. Lidovez did not allow a hit in his near-perfect outing. Allowed just 1 base runner. Laramatis now issues his 2nd walk. And there's a runner aboard for Christian Bermeo. Bermeo today, 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Looks at the first pitch. Strike 1. Nothing in 2. Mattis, chest high set, the 0-2 coming, wave and a miss, strike 3. The 13th for Benedictine today. Isaac Mestis steps in. Mestis 0 for 3 today, 2 strikeouts. First pitch in there, strike 1. Lara Mattis out of Yorkville, a freshman on this Benedictine roster. Chest high set, deals. Check swing in the dirt, 1-1. Rockford with more than one pitcher busy in the right field corner. I imagine we have seen all from Christian Piercy today. Carried a shutout into the 8th inning before a pinch hit home run from Logan Shepard tied the game. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Couple of strikeouts for Lara Mattis. Runner left on base, and we will go to the bottom of the 9th. All even, 1 apiece.
College has given me the flexibility to pursue my passions and my interests, and I've recreated my identity for myself aside from just being an athlete.
My greatest personal discovery has been that I am capable of doing things that I didn't know I was capable of doing.
To be able to study what I wanted to and continue to play the sport I love, all of those things came together very nicely in one package in Division III.
Tied at 1, bottom 9. Five, 6, 7. Søren Norberg quick for Benedictine. First pitch is rolled out to short. And the throw a close play, but it is in time for the first out. New pitcher is Joseph Kamick for Rockford. His numbers were on the screen between innings. 8th appearance, he's made a couple of starts. 0-4 record, 4.44 ERA, 2 saves to his credit, 14 walks, 21 strikeouts. He works with one away in this 1-1 affair. As Brendan Norberg takes a strike. Foul back. It's quickly 0-2. Kamek unloads. Upstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Inside now 2-2. Norberg is 0 for 2 with a walk in the ball game. And a swing and a foul tip, strike 3. Two away, Nick Quick steps to the plate. Quick is taken over behind the plate after pinch hitting. He is 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on the way. Locates strike 1. 2 outs in this 9th inning, tied at 1 apiece. Logan Shepard with a pinch hit home run to begin the 8th. Here's the 0-1. Wave and a miss, 0-2. Marty Maves was working in the bullpen. But the way Tyler Mattis has been throwing, it might be him to begin the 10th as well. Here's the 0-2. High and outside. 1 run, 7 hits, no errors for Rockford. 1-5-3 for Benedictine today. Here's the 1-2. It's golfed into left center field, carrying, but playable. And we are going to extras. 10th inning, 1-1. This is Benedictine University Baseball. Tyler Mattis is back on the hill for Benedictine, his 3rd inning of work. 10th inning, tied at 1. Hunter Fiorita leading off, and he takes the first pitch from Lara Mattis, a strike, 0-1. 2 for 4 today, a run and 3 stolen bases for Rockford's leadoff man. Jack Surin is in at 3rd. The 0-1 is high and outside. Marty Maves has been working down in the left field corner. Inside out into first on the short hop, collected by Castillo. Turns to his left and retires Fiorito. Troy Tucci to the plate. Tucci 0 for 3 with a strikeout in the ball game as he bats with one away. First pitch is bunted towards third. Charging, bobbling. Surin has it pop out of his glove. And Tucci's going to reach. That is the fourth error for Benedictine today. As Brett Downs steps in. First pitch, a little bit low, ball one. Down today, 1 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. The 1-0, a big rip and a miss, 1-1. It's kind of similar to Monday's game when Benedictine lost at Concordia, Wisconsin 2-1. Nail biter. Concordia, Wisconsin in that game scored in the first 2 innings, and then Benedictine had countless chances to tie it and just could not. Tracking left and making the catch in short right field is Santarelli. 2 down. Michael Gunter steps in. He's 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. Top of the 10th, tied at 1. Check swing on the first offering. 0-1. This is the opener of our doubleheader today. Rockford was picked to finish 7th in the conference at the beginning of the year as Laramatis steps off. Bit of a choke up on the handle. Chopper wide of the bag at third. Backhanded by Surin in foul territory, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Floated foul to the right side. Laramatis trying to win the battle and send it to the home side. Runner goes, pitch out, swing and a miss. Laramatis continuing to deal on the hill. Another strikeout, and Benedictine will have a chance to win it when we come back. Tied at 1 into the bottom half of the 10th. Mike Santarelli batting for the first time today. Came on defensively in place of Logan Shepard, who tied the game with a pinch hit home run in the bottom of the 8th. 1-2 the counts. The lefty Joseph Kamick on in relief. The 1-2 is off the plate away. For Santarelli, this is his 4th game and his first at bat. He's 1 out of 2 in the stolen base department this year. And he takes downstairs. The count is full to begin this 10th inning. If he can reach, you would assume Kyle Mitter on deck has one job, and that's to move Santarelli into scoring position. But first, Santarelli needs to reach. The 3-2 coming from Kamick. Wrapped on the ground, left side, bobbled by the shortstop. Santarelli's going to reach. First defensive miscue for Rockford today. Puts a runner aboard for Benedictine. And that runner is the potential winning run.
Now batting at shortstop, 5, Kyle Mitter.
Kyle Mitter steps to the plate. He's 2 for 3 today with a double. Throw to first from Kamick. There's the stat line for Mitter today. First pitch, Mitter does show bunt, pulls back and takes down. 1-0, no surprise that he was squaring. In at third, Mitter shows bunt, puts it down foul, right side. Here's the 1-1 instead of throw over. Michael Chafin is on deck for Benedictine. And a bunt, it's a good one. Trouble for Kamick off the hill, everybody's safe. Mitter just put that in an absolute perfect spot. Adam Smith will have a talk with Michael Chafin, who in the game today is 0 for 3. He's been hit by a pitch, and he's also struck out. Adam Smith with some more words of wisdom as Michael Chafin steps in. First and second, nobody out in a 1-1 game, bottom of the 10th. And Chafin wants time. Benedictine trailed from the 3rd inning on until a pinch hit solo homer from Logan Shepard. Down and in, ball 1. Chafin was showing bunt. Pickoff throw to second is into center field, and Santarelli will advance to third. 1-0 on Chafin with runners at first and second and nobody out. We're in the last of the 10th in game 1 of our doubleheader today. Adam Smith quickly calling for time, and he wants to change the plan of attack. Chafin on the season, waiting for his chance to break through. He's driven home 7 runs. Delayed steal, runner takes, no throw. So now runners at second and third, and a 2-0 count. And you might think about putting Chafin on base, except for the man in the on-deck circle, Jack Feely. Infield is in all the way around. And time is called. Kamick is having some issues trying to get on the same page with Garcia in these nail-biting situations late. The pitch. Inside. Adam Smith just says, hey, what's the count? And then he says, take it, when he said 3-0. No surprise. I think everybody knows that's coming. Strike one. Feely is on deck. 1-1. Bottom 10. Santarelli and Mitter are the runners. Kamick deals. Slicing out of play, right side, full count. Nobody out. The pitch. Breaking ball, check swing, no swing. Ball 4. And the bases are now loaded. Jack Feely 1 for 3 with a triple and a strikeout. Bases are loaded. Time is called. And the Benedictine dugout is restless. There's nobody out. You have a force anywhere, but obviously the only out you're concerned with is at the plate. It is a 1-1 ball game. Dusting off the dish. And now the manager comes out. That is a long mound visit from Rockford head coach Bob Koopman. The bases are loaded. Nobody out. Bottom of the 10th inning, Jack Feely with a chance to play hero. So Bob Koopman has actually brought in an additional infielder. Look at that crowded infield. Time is called. Five infielders as the first pitch is down low. Ball one to Feely. They're loaded in the 10th. Here's the 1-0. Fouled into the screen, 1-1. Dylan Johnson is the extra defensive player for Rockford. He's on the left side. There are 3 to the left and 2 to the right and only 2 outfielders. Bases are loaded. Here's the 1-1. Loop to center field. Is it going to be deep enough? Catch is made. Here comes Santarelli. Throw is up the line. Garcia puts on the tag. Oh. Well, runners at first and second, but now 2 outs.
Now off the bat in right field, number 34, Jimmy McLaughlin.
Wasn't the greatest throw from center field, but it was enough to cut down the run at the plate. It pulled the catcher Garcia up the line. And now Bob Koopman digging a little deeper as Jacob Teffer is going to enter the ball game. I believe Teffer's just going to take over in center field. Corey Sirocco was lifted for Dylan Johnson, who became a 5th infielder, after the flyout, which was essentially to the right fielder, although it happened in short center.
4 for 40.
Now you have
In the 4 hole. That's 4 supposed to be 5. You put down the wrong number at the start of the game.
So there was a little bit of confusion because the wrong number was on the lineup card for Rockford. Number 4 was written down as the number for number 5, Michael Gunter. First and second, 2 outs, 1-1, bottom 10. Can McLaughlin win it? Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Kamick looks back to second and deals. Strike 2. Missed the spot, but hit the plate. This would be a huge momentum boost for Rockford. Bases loaded, nobody out. And we're staring at the prospects of another extra inning. Lefty on the hill. Kamick taking his time, and McLaughlin wants to think about it. Jimmy McLaughlin is 0 for 3 with a walk. It was intentional. We are in the 10th, all even at 1 apiece. The pitch. way outside. One and two. The pitch comes in the air towards left, carrying out of play. Beyond the Benedictine bullpen, Marty Maves had been throwing. We might see another inning from Tyler Amatis, who's already thrown 3 in the game. And the games are backlogged for Benedictine. Listen to this schedule coming up next week. I'll tell you after the 1-2 pitch, way upstairs. Monday night at home against North Park. We'll have that game for you right here on BenuEagles.com. Tuesday is a makeup of a doubleheader that was washed out yesterday against MSOE in Milwaukee. Wednesday night, a single game in Milwaukee to make up the second contest with Wisconsin Lutheran, the 2-2. Liner to left, it's back, and the ball game's over! Over the head of Teffer, and Benedictine's going to walk it off. See if we can grab a second look at it in just a second here. Now let's roll it in. Here we go. Jimmy McLaughlin with a game-winning double for Benedictine. That's a happy bunch of humans. 2-1, Benedictine with a comeback win. We'll have game 2 for you in a bit. Thanks for joining us.